Tamishi was the heart of one of the most watched shows on television for 15 years. Millions of people invited her into their living rooms every single week. Then, at the peak of her fame, she walked away from it all and refused to explain why for a very long time. What really happened to Pauley Perrette? Stay with us, because the truth is far more powerful than anything you have heard. Pauley Perrette was born in New Orleans, Louisiana in 1969. Her father worked in law enforcement, and her mother was involved in crisis counseling. Growing up around that kind of work shaped her in ways most people would not expect from someone who later became famous for playing a quirky television character. She has said that her childhood home was filled with conversations about real crime, real victims, and real pain, long before she ever stepped onto a television set. She did not follow a typical path into acting. She studied at the Savannah College of Art and Design and worked in punk rock clubs before chasing a career in Hollywood. She struggled for years, taking small roles and barely making ends meet. She has spoken about sleeping in her car during some of the hardest points of her early career, but she never gave up. In 2003, she landed the role that would change her life completely. She was cast as Abby Sciuto, the forensic scientist with the dyed black hair and gothic style, on a new crime drama called NCIS. Audiences fell in love with her instantly. The character became one of the most recognizable figures on American television, and the show itself became one of the most watched dramas in the world. For 15 years, Pauley played that role. But what most fans did not know is that during those years, she was dealing with serious personal challenges. She has spoken publicly about surviving a violent assault years before she became famous, an experience that left lasting effects on her physical and mental health. She has also discussed struggling with chronic pain and health issues that worsened over time, partly connected to old injuries. Then, in 2018, she made an announcement that shocked millions of fans. She was leaving NCIS at the height of the show's success. She did not give a long explanation at first, which led to wild rumors and speculation across the internet. Some assumed it was a contract dispute. Others assumed she was forced out. The truth, she later explained, was that she needed to protect her health and her well-being, even if it meant giving up one of the biggest roles in television history. After leaving the show, Pauley stepped largely out of the public eye. She focused on writing, music, and advocacy work, including speaking out about workplace safety and supporting survivors of violence. She has used her platform to talk honestly about anxiety, post-traumatic stress, and the importance of choosing your health over fame, even when the whole world is watching. She has said in interviews that walking away from NCIS was one of the hardest, but most important decisions she ever made. It was not about the show or the fans. It was about survival and choosing herself after years of putting everyone else first.